Alright, live now. At least I hope I'm live. Hope y'all can hear me. As usual, this is Revolutionary Cowboy. And just gonna skip putting the stream starting soon on the screen alongside the music. Just for the time being, because I want to change that up in the future. Maybe get some more custom graphics. Maybe change up the music here and there. But alright, I'm live. Just gonna wait to see who all chimes in. Of course, I'm gonna be just doing this solo because I'm always in OBS at the current moment. I have been thinking about going back maybe to restream. StreamYard, not so much. I'm a little kind of disappointed in StreamYard. And I don't know, it's just with all the things that have been going on this past year, both my life and you know, and everybody else I know, stuff going on with them. In 2024, boy, it's been quite a year. Then again, every year has been quite a year, especially since 2020. But hey, things are at least getting a little better. So anyways, thought I'd come on, do a channel update, a little bit of a life update, I guess, and open up some stuff I just bought at Cracker Barrel earlier today. By the way, happy Cheeseburger Day. I did have myself a Barrel Burger while I was at Cracker Barrel, so why not? And I thought maybe I'll stop by their gift shop and buy a few things, which this is really, I decided to buy for the time being, because they didn't have much in the way of Pokemon cards outside of some tins, and of course some Jujutsu Kaisen blind bags. Oh, sorry guys, I thought I heard something. I don't know if that was a dog barking or there was a knock, but it just sounded like a dog maybe, but that's the downside of doing live streams. You know, you gotta keep going once you hear something. Alright. But anyways, guys, I'm just gonna wait to see who all jumps in, just to say hi. And I'll get ready to start this stream. Well, it already has started, but get ready to start the opening here in a little bit. But I'm mostly just gonna stick with YouTube for the time being when it comes to live streams. I did give Kick a try, and actually, believe it or not, Kick is where I opened up some Jujutsu Kaisen blind bags. Alongside Pokemon packs, well, Kick is nice, and it does have some customization when it comes to, like, your channel, like adding, like, custom little sections on your channel, and, man, I guess live streaming there is okay, but there's no customization when it comes to having, like, a custom thumbnail, and there's really nothing in the way of saving your streams unless you back it up through OBS or you save little short clips, but what's the point of that? Because I've noticed that after a month, your streams get deleted. And that, I don't like. At least YouTube, unless like a copyright claim is filed or I choose to take the stream down, my streams will always be, hey Joshua, what's going on? Yeah, I can't go off a burger on Burger Day. That's you're definitely right. Yeah, of course, Morgan over there in Australia. Joshua, welcome back. Of course, Joshua, for you guys that don't know him, he is the other half of the tag team champions of our channel, RHC and JRP Live. Of course, he would usually be joining me in streams when I was using StreamYard, and he'd be like my little auctioneer for when I hold up code cards. So, Joshua, good to see you. Glad to hear that things are going well with you and also with your mother, since that was the reason why that Joshua was not here, as you guys have already know. Along with me taking my time off to repair my house, which I'm still doing that, and thankfully, with what I've got basically covered, and I'm once again keeping things in my personal life personal. I know it's like opening Pandora's box, but those of you who are respectful of other people's privacy, then thank you. Others, well, sorry, I'm not gonna tell you this. I know you personally. It's just best for me and also people that are close to me in my life that I don't go telling everything about what I'm doing and what's going on with me. But I can tell you this, with what I have planned with house renovations and just other things, maybe in the future, streaming will become more of a regular thing. Maybe not daily, I would say only for when I'm off from work. Maybe the occasional daytime stream before work, maybe the occasional late night stream after work. Thank you, heaps, mate. May as well see what you got going on here on your stream. Joshua, thank you. I'm glad you're here, dude. Like I said, I missed having you around. Now let's see if a certain heel pops up. Ilios, if you're around, I can't wait to see you, dude. See what you and Josh will have to say. Of course, Josh, will get that hammer ready, because you know Ilios, man. No, but seriously. Alrighty, so, as I said before, I'm mostly going to stick to YouTube for live streaming. I have no intention of really using Kick except for like on rare occasions. Maybe as a backup. Twitch, I'm sorry. As bad as YouTube is with some of its things, I have no interest in Twitch. There are other sites like DLive, which I'm very uncertain with. Rumble, if you are on the right wing of things, and I don't like playing politics, and so that's why I'll never go there. No offense to anyone that's on that side, especially with what year this is and all, but whatever, we're not going to talk that. I'll get the sledgehammer polished. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm mostly going to stick around with YouTube when I can stream again. Will videos may come back? It's not guaranteed. I have thought about bringing videos back. I even did record one, but then it's just saving on my phone and trying to find the time to put it together. It's just sometimes I just don't really have the energy for it like I used to. It's not even like how many viewers I get. I can get 1 or 2 viewers and be fine with it. It's just I need to do more in the way of, like I said, house renovations do relate to that. And hopefully, alongside streaming, I can make videos again. Maybe I might bring back toy hunts in the future. I can't guarantee it, but I have been seeing my local Walmarts and Targets starting to get good stock again over the last few years. They still have their issues, hit and miss. And I've been thankful that the guy I ran into a couple years back, I have not seen him since. So either the dude was fired or he went somewhere else. Yeah, whatever. Dude was a prick anyway. Fuck him. And I'm glad I haven't been harassed by anyone else since I've been at Walmart. But whatever. Some people are like that. Alright, next thing to talk about. So, besides Pokemon here and Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, majority of you are wrestling fans. And I've built this channel around wrestling trading cards. Well, as you may know, there's really nothing in the way of wrestling cards right now. I barely ever see AEW Upper Deck cards. And then when it comes to WWE Panini, I think right now, unless you live in Europe, like in the UK, here in the US, there's nothing. After Panini terminated their deal with them, and then Panini countersued, and I guess now WWE had to basically finish out their contract or be, I guess, kind of like a no-compete clause in a way from going over to Fanatics/Topps, because as you know now, or those who don't know, Topps is now owned by Fanatics, which is crazy to think because Topps was losing all of his licenses outside of baseball, and it was supposed to be in 2026 that Major League Baseball was going to be going over to Fanatics, but then Fanatics made sure that now Topps is going to be the ones making their cards again after they bought Topps, and it's most likely the obvious choice for WWE to go back. Hell, I even heard that the NFL is going back with Topps, because I guess Panini has not held their bargain. I noticed that with Panini, their cards are overpriced versus Topps, which, okay, I get it. A lot of the cards they make are similar to what Topps does with Chrome, aka the Prism cards, but not having boxes available for under $30 when it comes to blasters, I think that probably turned a lot of people away. And also the pull rates were kind of meh. You weren't guaranteed relics like you were with the Topps blaster boxes. And it's just now, that's why I haven't been buying anything of wrestling as of late. If I do buy any wrestling cards, obviously it will be anything older prior to 2022 with Topps. And as I said before, with AEW. And it's not just with the trade cards, it's just the company in general. Even the figures, I've started to see less and less of the Jazzware AEW figures. And at this point, I prefer Mattel WWE figures. They may not be the best, but I look at like the designs of the figures, the packaging, which packaging's everything. Yeah, Mattel may change it every year, but you know what? At least they're doing something. Unfortunately, Jazzwares is trying to be like Jakks specific, and even their figures kind of look like the classic Superstar figures that Jakks used to make, but they're nothing like them. And I almost think now it's kind of made the figures look dull. And as weird as it sounds to buy multiples of a certain wrestler, like having like multiples of like, for example, CM Punk or Roman Reigns, I'd rather have multiples of them than multiples of the Young Bucks. Because every time I see them or Chris Jericho, and nothing against some of these wrestlers, But I'll buy multiple versions of the Mattel figures than I will Jasper, especially with price point. But whatever. Hey, at least wrestling is something I enjoy again, especially with WWE. AEW, not so much. Yes, I know All In is this weekends. And I'll be interested to hear what happens, but I won't be watching it because I don't have the Fight TV subscription service or wherever it's at. And also, it's on a Sunday. I don't have Sundays off, even though I'm also working this coming Saturday, but there's no PLE coming up on this coming Saturday. Next Saturday will be Bash in Berlin. That's my next point. I don't think I'm going to stream Bash in Berlin, and it's not even whether or not I'm working that day, but because it happens it's going to be in Germany, and because of the time difference, when it's going to be in the evening there, it'll be afternoon, early, like late morning hours here in the U.S., I don't think I'll have the energy to stream. I'll be just waking up. So for me, I would have to, one, get up real early. And two, if it's a day I have to work, I probably will be spending a portion of my time getting ready for work, so I would have to probably cut the stream short anyway. So Bash in Berlin, I'm going to say that's a no-go. If I am off that day, maybe I'll give my thoughts, because I will watch it. I definitely will watch it. Oh yeah, dude, I agree. Not a show what AEW has. I agree, WWE's on fire. Yes, they are. I will say one thing about AEW, and this is me being nice. I do like what Britt Baker is doing with her and Mercedes because, one, fuck Mercedes Moné, and two, fuck Mercedes Moné. Even though I've heard also there was some heat on Britt Baker with her, and I think it was like, I think it was Sammy Guevara. I think maybe she had some issues to pass with Cody. Yeah, you'll be in Sydney. Oh, yeah, because, yep, also, I heard that, yeah, you're going to be spending Father's Day here soon, which, believe it or not, for those of you who don't know, in Australia, Father's Day is right at the beginning of September versus being in July like it is here in the U.S. So, Josho, I know you will be doing that next weekend with your dad, so, hey, I hope you have a lot of fun, with him celebrating Father's Day down there in the lounge down under. And, of course, that'll be the same time we have Labor Day, because we have Labor Day around that time, because it's always for us, it's always the first Monday in September for Labor Day. So, yeah, either way, like I said before, Bash in Berlin, unfortunately, unless I feel like I can get up early for it and I'm not working that day, I might, but don't count on it. But as for the next PLE, Bad Blood, which will be back here in the U.S., maybe, depending on my schedule. I have had Saturdays off for the most part. This Saturday, I'm not off because of changing the schedule. But I should be off again Saturday again, just anyway, after this week. And well, that's really about it. All I have to talk about for now. So let's get into the openings here. As I said before, gonna open some Pokemon cards, open up some Jujutsu Kaisen blind boxes. As you see, yep, you're welcome, Josho. I bet it will be quite the weekend. But anyways, as you see, I do have some figures here out on the table from Jujutsu Kaisen. As you see, these are the characters: Maki Zanin, the main protagonist, Yuji Itadori, plus Satoru Gojo, who's kind of another main protagonist. Well, basically the strongest character in the series, and like a target of the evil spirits. And I'm not gonna say much for those of you who haven't watched it, because one, Crunchyroll's a shit show. I eventually just said fuck it. I'd rather go watch a pirate service than watch Jujutsu Kaisen or any other anime I like through their service, especially after the $2 price. Because I know $2, that's a lot, but it's not even that. There's been so many issues with their dubs and the closing of Funimation. And not to say Funimation was all that great, but they were at one time. And it's a shit show with them ever since Sony acquired them. But whatever, I'm gonna get away from that. I still enjoy the anime, even if Crunchyroll is ones who are behind the anime, like when it comes to their merchandise. And because, well, I haven't opened these because I'm hoping I get lucky this time. Because there's a character right here who's one of my favorites. Reminds me of my OC Noelle. That's Nobara right there. And I'm hoping I can pull her finally. Of course, here's the back of it, showing you what the figures look like when you get out of the packaging. Here's all the figures that we pulled, like Panda. There's Gojo. And there's several other characters, which I've already pulled. I've actually pulled Gojo twice. So I'd like to pull Megumin. And like I said, there's a few other characters that are left on it, plus whoever the mystery character is. I'm assuming it's the evil spirit Sakuna that's inside of Yuji that he sometimes switches places with. But if you haven't ever watched the anime, it's kind of hard to explain, and I'm not going to spoil it much for anyone that hasn't read the manga. But I've read only little bits of it online. But anyways, let's hope that this time I'm going to pull, one, not a duplicate, and two, I finally pulled a bar, because when I went to Cracker Barrel, these were the only ones they had left, and they didn't even have any other ones. They also had, like, before, they had, like, bad clips of Jujutsu Kaisen and squishies, which I've been lucky to pull Megumin, as well as Maki, and then Mahito, who's one of the antagonists. So I've been lucky with those to not pull any duplicates, but also not to find as much. So, of course, these I'm not going to open up. Well, I guess I will, because these are going to be the same for everybody that you pull. It's just like some little extra stuff, kind of cool little origami. If you get more Gojo, give it to Flicko. Well, no hate on Gojo. It also means if I get more Gojos, one, can sell them, or two, even trade them. So, hey, if there's any Jujutsu Kaisen fans out there that want extra Gojo, that want a Gojo and haven't pulled it, hey, hit me up. But anyways, yeah, these come in each one of them. Like, like a throw-in star charm, and you get this, which is in some kanji. I have to translate it somehow, but well, this right here is saying strong and weak, and well, the bags. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that was number 1. So number 2, I think might be revealing who I'm about to pull. I think this might be the display stand. So please, can I get a drum, bro? Can I get some luck? Oh, it's Megumin. Okay, so it's the character. Okay, I got a new character. Awesome. Which I have a squishy and a bag charm, a bag clip of him. So I now have 3 of him. So cool. So at least not a duplicate. I'll take it. So right here, bag number 3 is his display stand. So I guess I could have opened that first, but either way, it doesn't matter. There's the display stand. Of course, cool background. As you see, they do connect together, and I'll connect them here in a little bit. They don't connect very well, but here you go. Megumin Fushiguro, who is another pretty important character in the series alongside Yuji, Nabara, and Gojo. And then bag 4, this is the accessories that come with the display stand, so let's open that up to see what he's got. And, well, it looks like he's got some little critters here. Okay, cool. Because those of you who don't watch the anime don't know, he actually has, like, animal spirits that come with him. Dogs, frogs, birds, even some that... Oh, well, that... Okay, because this goes on his foot, I see. So, that's why I didn't stay on the display stand very well. So, give me a moment, guys. I'm going to do this off camera so I don't knock the... Well, I'm going to be behind the camera, I mean, so I don't knock over the webcam while I'm trying to do it. Let's see if I can get it in... This for a video, there'll be a quick edit, but it's a live stream, so Alright, it's kind of not wanting to go in very well. It's kind of loosey-goosey here, but whatever. Let me look at the back of the box to get an idea of how it should look. Okay. I think I got it right from what I was seeing on the back of the box, but sometimes it looks can be deceiving because it looks like I can go either way. Maybe I just do this, stick it in the display stand, and then hoping that once it's in the display stand, it'll stay in place. So once again, that's the magic of live videos. Well, the downside, not magic. You can always edit later, but why? It's like I want to keep that live aspect of it. It's just, you know, it's better that way. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure it goes in a certain way. Put it right there. And also, if you see any other little critters flying around, well, it is still summertime in the U.S., and yeah, flies. I hate them so much. They're good for the environment, but when it comes to certain things, but not so much for any other reason. Alright, this may or may not want to go in very well, so I'm trying to get him to position in place. I'm trying to see where the little bird-like creature fits in. I don't really see on the box so much. So, I don't know, he may just sit up, the little bird thing might sit off to the side. I'm trying to do this to make sure that... Okay, good. He's staying in. All right, we're going to put the little... I'm sure that's a proper name. I need to go back and look like through the Jujutsu Kaisen Wikia to know what that thing is called. Of course, that's a frog with wings there. Oh, Ilios. What's going on, dude? Josh, you know what to do. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, that's, of course, the little thing I just opened up. But those of you who watched my stream on Kick several months ago, you would already know what this was all about. All right, capsule number 2. Now, I would love it if the best was saved for last if I pulled Nabara in the last one. But if I pull her here, You know what? The hunt is over, and maybe later on I'll hunt the rest of them down off camera. If there's a little hammer in this, you know what? We're going to go in reverse order. Number 4. Nabara holds a ball-peen hammer. If there is a ball-peen hammer in here, nope, there is not. Unless her base has something else, so it's not her. Wait, there's one more accessory in here. Okay, so I don't know which character this is, but that at least leaves me kind of guessing. So we're going to go bag number 3. We're about to find out who this character is. It could be Panda. It could be Nanami. Could be the Mr. Okay, Nanami. Alright, so at least it's not a duplicate. I will take it. Anytime you can pull a character that you don't have, it's always a good thing. Be gone, evil spirit, be gone. Ilios is unfazed. He's no sell in that. So this is Nami right here, who's one of the like mentors basically alongside Gojo, and he's a real badass too. So definitely one of the better characters in the anime. So alright, here we go. We're gonna get this plugged in. Now there's only a couple more characters I can pull, including one I want to pull. If I pull Panda, hey, I'll accept it. If I pull the guy that I forget his name on top of my head, he only can say ingredients of like rice balls, like tuna, bonito flakes, because he has a power that his actions do literally speak louder than words. So any one of those 3, I'll be happy. Otherwise, alright, I'm going to plug this in, and let's see, I need to look at the back of the box. It doesn't really show what's on the display stand, so unfortunately, that doesn't help me very well, and I'm not going to go watching a video in the middle of doing my own stream, so... and I dropped the cord, of course, because sometimes these things are hard to plug in. But that's alright, that's part of the fun. I do it once, I don't have to do it again, because if I pull another one of him, or any other character, I won't bother doing it again. Just because I have no reason to, and I'll let somebody else do it. I may say screw it after a while and just do it off camera, like after the stream's over, if I can't get it plugged in. Just to save my sanity, so... Let me take a look at this. In their face, regardless of how I try. Just call him Brockton. He is the Lord of Rice Balls. Oh, Rice Balls, or as the defunct Studio 4 Kids used to call them, Jelly Donuts. Also, real quick, speaking of Pokemon and 4 Kids, but on a better note, but a sad one. Rest in peace to Rachel Lillis, the original dub actress for Misty and Jessie from Pokemon. Man, lost her battle of cancer, especially as the cancer had spread all the way in her chest. She was a big part of my childhood. You know, I was already like in middle school, going to high school. Still, me and of course Joshua and even Ilios to an extent. You know, I know we are all real sad about it, alongside various others. And Rachel Lewis, man, legend. She'll definitely be missed, man. And I would have loved to have seen her back in the anime someday if they would have brought. I mean, I know she's made appearances since the 4 Kids days, where she voiced like Maylene and Diamond Pearl and various other different characters, just like guest spots. But man, it sucks. But what can you do? That's life. So rest in peace, Rachel Lillis. Really missed. Thank you for being the best voice. I'm sorry to Michelle Knotts fans. She was good as Jessie. She was okay as May, at least in my opinion. But Misty will always be Rachel Lillis. Okay, so I'm going to wait to do this off camera because these things do not want to go in the peg holes. You'd think they would connect, but I don't know what it was made like. You know, they're going to go off camera because even though I'm not in a rush, I don't want to be spending all day on this, so it looks fine as is. So guys, who am I pulling? Am I pulling Nabara, my girl? Am I pulling Panda? Am I pulling this guy? Because really, at this point, besides the mystery character, there's only 3 other characters for me to pull. So here we go. If I get a hammer, then you better believe, yep, RP Rachel, the OG. Alright, this is bag number 4. I don't think there's a hammer in there, but it's hard to tell. But like I said, I'll be happy if it is not a duplicate. Okay, well there is no hammer, but unless it's in her hand. Wait. Okay, so I think it's probably in her hands. I don't think it's her. I don't want to be doubtful. So guys, here we go. Bag number 3 before we reveal reveal who the character is. And it is oh my god! Is it? Please don't be a fact. Yes! Oh, yes! The best was saved for last. The hammer was in her hands. Oh, I would have been trolled if it was like any other character. Nobara Kugisaki, my favorite girl from Jujutsu Kaisen, and probably alongside Makoto Misaka, Eliase, and of course Misty, one of my favorite girls in all of anime. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, dude, it is. And really, for those of you who know my OC Noelle, look at her. She even has like some... And I created Noelle long before Nobara existed. So I like that she's very similar to my OC Noelle. Same hairdo, same eye color almost. Even the attitude, like, she's got a real badass attitude. Like, she's a lot like Noelle. So, guys, for those of you who don't get into anime and don't... Or just in general and like this stuff, you know, you don't understand, fine, whatever, but... Hey, this is like better than pulling a Charizard today. Even though I do have a chance because I do have some Paldean Fates here. But guys, I pulled her. After this, any more I buy, I'll just buy them online. Whether it be Panda, or like I said, the guy that only can speak ingredients of rice balls. Because really, that's the only 2 besides the mystery characters as left to pull. But there we go. And as I said before, these do connect, as you can see. I've already got them connected in the background with the other ones. So I will move these off here in a moment to get to the 10s. But there we go. She has been pulled. My girl, Nobara Kugisaki. Welcome to the collection. I've been waiting to pull you. These go for about, as the price says on the back here, $13 a piece. So maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on where you get it. But hey, money worth spent. All right, guys. So let me be careful here. We're gonna move. If I have to, I'll move off that little piece there. But there we go. Nobara has been pulled. Oh, Megumin fell over. Oh, well. He don't care. He just, we'll put him off the saw. Like I said, we'll just do this. I think there might be a spot for his little buddy to sit on one of these displays. Like I said, I'll do that off camera when I'm done with the stream. Yeah, Josh, I do wish you were a guest. Hey, in the future, I will open things back up for having you as a guest again, because I always enjoy having you on. And I'm also open to having other people we can trust to join us as guests. But man, I pulled her. I pulled my girl. The last time I've been this happy was one, anytime I pulled a Charizard, or two, when I pulled Misty's Favor in a pack of Unified Minds. And when I can do it on camera, that's always awesome. So, guys, let me pull Megumin here. By the way, of course, my favorite Megumin technically is in a different anime as a female. Megumin from Konosuba. That I'd rather have a fear of her than Megumin from this anime. But hey, Nobara already pulled. Sucks that it's kind of blurry right now of how I've got everything. I'm going to try to push things over here without knocking about. Like I said, I just knocked part of Maki's weapon off, so I'll fix that off camera later. But alright, let me readjust things here to give you guys a better look of everything before we get into the Pokemon card opening. Get a look at everybody here. Of course, that's everybody that's I got so far, and as I said before, in the future I will hunt the other figures down, probably online, or just I'll try my luck. Hey, and if I pull Nobara, why not? If I were to. But alright, guys. For those of you who came for the Pokemon cards, thanks for waiting. So right here, some Paldean Fates. I've opened this before. I've already opened all 5 of these. This is the only one they had left of the Paldean Fates tins. They had some other little mini tins. I wasn't sure what packs were in the other ones. I was like, I'll skip them for now. And they do have like other mini tins like a Dollar General and Walmart that I've bought. But they weren't Paldean Fates. Of course, some Paldean Fates right here. This tin I've opened before, the Great Tusk tin. I've opened several of this. I've opened one of this tin before, and the only other tins I've opened from this set was the Iron Treads. I've not seen the Charizard tin, which I will show you Charizard down here, because so far it's scalped or probably distribution. I would say scalp more likely because I see people sell them elsewhere, like TikTok, for example, but I don't use TikTok. And then this tin right here is just one of the regular tins where you get like different sets in it, like Scarlet and Violet Base, Temporal Forces, stuff like that. Has Walking Wake on it, who's basically an ancient paradox Pokemon that is related to Suicune. Kind of like if Suicune was like a dinosaur, basically, like a raptor. So I'll get ready to open that. So let me move off my boxes here to the side, and I'll try my best not to knock any of my figures over. Especially Nabara. I care less who else gets knocked over, but maybe Maki. Maki I like too. Listen, she and Nabara act like a good team in the anime. But alright, let me just move things over here. Lower the webcam a little. And, of course, I'm going to pull up my trusty hunting knife as we are on the hunt for some good cards. And really just any shinies when it comes to Paldea Fates. Now, something I will say, I have opened up some of the more recent sets, at least one of them. Twilight Masquerade came out in May, and it was only recently I bought an ETB of the set. Opened it off camera because I was still on my hiatus. And that's the only thing I could find. My Walmart, believe it or not, when it came to booster packs, was like wiped out. All they had were check-link blisters in the toy section. Collection boxes, they had a good decent amount of ETBs, including Crown Zenith, which I opened that off camera too. And then I was lucky to find, like, a few other things, but when it came to booster packs, I couldn't find a thing. And then the only other thing I couldn't find was the newest set, Shrouded Fable, which just came out not too long ago, and, well, I hate to say this, the Shrouded Fable, while it looks like an okay set, it's one of those sets that there's not much going for it. It doesn't have, like, a special gimmick like Paldea Fates when it comes to the shinies, or when it comes to, like, 151 for the nostalgia of the Kanto region. And I have yet to open 151, by the way. I'll have to find it, because it's kind of been like 2 years now we've been into the Scarlet Violet era. And it was only just this year, as you guys remember, is when I got back to collecting outside of Sword Shield. Especially as now Sword Shield starts to wind down. And I've actually finally said, okay, you know what? I still want to collect. I shouldn't let my dislikes for some changes let it affect how I'm going to open cards. Because I still want to collect. I still want to have fun. It was nice to take a little break from it. But alright, and back to Shrouded Fable. It's a set that reminds me of Champion's Path, and it's not knocking Champion's Path, because at least Champion's Path has the 2 Charizards, but it's a set that's more for the players, not so much the collectors. Yes, there's collectability in the way of, like, the special illustration rares and full arts, but other than that, it's one of those sets that it's kind of a pass for that reason. For the set being small and not having too much going for it. But once again, for collector's value, and maybe because I want to open it for the heck of it, I probably will open that set up soon, if I'm lucky to find it. So guys, what we got here? Well, hey, I already mentioned I did open the set off camera and off ETB, so I will be opening it here in a moment. But alright, here is that Walking Wake EX promo. And Joshua, I'm sorry not on camera, but hey, you've got that Gabble laying around. Well, tell him the other code card, get your code card. Going once, going twice, one more time, and sold to the late, great Rachel Lewis. Not even trying to make jokes, but once again, Rachel Lewis, we miss you. Rest in peace. I wouldn't be a Pullen fan if it weren't for you, Eric Stewart, and Veronica Taylor, and everybody else that's voiced Pullen over the years, and just, whoever's been a part of it, disregard. Alright, so packs here. We got Twilight Masquerade, not just one, but 2. Temporal Forces, okay. Ascending Flames. And, okay, good lineup. No Scarlet Violet base, which, I hate to say it, I've kind of had my fill of Scarlet Violet base. It's not a bad set, don't get me wrong, but I've opened so much of it because that's the only set my Family Dollar ever stocks. And it kind of sucks for that reason, but it's not a bad set. It's just because it's always the first set, whether it be, Sun and Moon base, Sword Shield base. Hell, even original base sets, as good as it was, pull rates in that set were hit and miss. So that can be said for any first set of any generation. But alright, I'm going to move this tin off to the side because I'm going to sleeve this card up. It'll technically count as a pull, even though it's not, because, if it's a card that you get basically for free for getting the tin, where you get any other pulls or not. Yep, as Joshua said, sold. Rachel Lewis, let's get an RP. Yep, you definitely are right about that, my bro. Alrighty, let me get some sleeves out. I'm just going to get out, like, my my Crown Zenith and Twilight Masquerade sleeve. So those of you watching that are just, along for a ride, thank you. If you're just here for a brief moment, want to subscribe, cool. If not, I have changed things because of the spam bots. I'm glad that the subscribers only mode exists. So if somebody does come and spams us, and then we have to block them, they'll have to wait 5 minutes before doing it again. Well, they can choose whether or not they want to come back. So, I'm not going to force you not to subscribe to my channel, but if you don't want to, cool. Especially if you want to troll, whatever. Because guess what? What does Nabara here have? She has a hammer. And that's what we have in case any of you trolls will come. And believe me, Nabara, she don't fuck around. She will get you if you're an evil spirit. Or in this case, troll. And yeah, like I said, I'll put the little accessories that came with her display stand on there off camera just so I can save time because I won't get to the cards here. But alright, guys. Let's get these opened up. So I think I will start with, because I haven't opened on camera, but I have opened it off camera, I'm going to open up some Twilight Masquerade. And I have pulled some good stuff from it. And man, the whole portraits and set are pretty good. Yeah, they are. It's NSFW bullcrap. I mean, nothing against NSFW, but it's also stuff that can give you viruses. And we all know how bad that shit is. Fuck that. Alright, of course, because this is all Scarlet and Violet and the code cards no longer matter for that reason. Alright, here's a code for you guys. I'm not going to do the auctioneer thing. Joshua, you can feel free to do it in the comments if you want. This code card feels a little bit lighter. It doesn't really do justice that you guys don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the material, but hopefully it works. I'm trying to get it to focus, but the QR code should be this way. I know some people like, alright, there we go. Some people like to cover it up, but if the code card can be seen, what's the point? And also, I've seen people do videos where they'll show the code card, but they won't show the full code card. I mean, I'm sorry to rant, but what's the point? What's the point of showing a code card if you're not gonna cover the QR code? If a bot gets it, well, how do you know? That's all I have to say. How do you know? Because it's first come, first served. If you didn't get the code card, somebody else did. And something that does bug me, and it's whatever. It doesn't bug me too much, but the fact that people don't tell you what they get. I've only had one time a person thank me for giving them a code card on Twitter. After that, nobody else says anything, so I'm like, whatever. Alright, it's energy time. Instead of doing the energy to the front, I'm going to do the energy to the back. We got a type energy, so there we go. Alright, so now we start off with a watch roll. Here is a Glimmet. We've got a Thwackey. We have a Heliolisk. Iron Bundle. There's a Festival Grounds. There's a Florges. Here's a Venipede Reverse. A Goldeen Reverse. And a Heatran. Holographic, as always, holos, not really hits anymore when it comes to Scarlet Violet like they were in Sword and Shield. Even in Sword and Shield, they were not considered, pulls, even though I would at least consider pulls, because at least non-holos were still thinking, yeah. Understandable, Joshua. You don't have to do the auctioneer thing since you're not here with me right now, but in the future, when I am ready to start doing guests again, maybe through Restream, we'll set something up, and hey, maybe with the RC and JP Live channel, before the hiatus started, we were thinking about doing some Pokemon card videos together, or Pokemon live streams, so that'll definitely have to be a possibility of getting here soon, once the time is right, when you and I are both available, and things aren't really, getting in the way of us doing all this. Alright, guys, what energy do we have? We have my metal energy. I love my metal, just as metal as the hammer held by my girl, Nabara. But alright, here we go. We got a Helioptile. We have a Corphish. We've got a Grookey. Swinging up trees, looking so happy. A Finizen. We got a Carmine. We have a Swanna. Here's a Bellybolt. Reverse Hollow Diplin, looking like a caramel apple as we get closer to fall here in the U.S. And can you believe already people are starting to get pumpkin spice lattes? Yeah, for those of you who don't like pumpkin spice, I know it's a little early. Alright, we have a Reverse Hollow Clefable. And a Monkey Dory who looks like Mojo Jojo. Seriously, you can't tell me that doesn't look like Mojo Jojo. But alright, so nothing from Twilight Masquerade. That's alright. I wish I opened the ETB on camera, but hey, we still got these packs here, and then I got 2 tins left to go before I do call it a day with the stream. But thank you guys for being here. Joshua for being here, join me, Ilios, I'm glad you're here, and if you're just watching. But anyways, here's another code. If it focuses for any of the code hunters out there, I'll try to also make sure the shadow's not covering the QR code. Type it, scan it, whatever you gotta do. Alright, the energy for this one will be well, we got another light type energy. Okay, cool. Alrighty. We've got a Swablu, a Glimmet. There's a Tadpole. There's right now, as I said, Obsidian Forces. We got a Lechonk. We have an Espeon. We have a Sharpedo. We have a Drampa, the Angry Grandpa. Reverse Hall, Letter of Encouragement. Always that encouragement. Reverse Hall, Frogadier. And a Scoville and holographic. So far, 0 for 3 with the pulls. Why do we need Mojo Jojo when we got Cordova? Well, he hasn't popped up. He's not Joe Hendry yet, but he could be. He hasn't pulled up today. Hey, Cordova, if you're watching, pop in. Because we believe in you like they believe in Joe Hendry. Alright, I think I'm going to go with another Temple Forces before I go back to City and Flames, because always a chance to pull that Charizard. That's in the set. But anyways, let's see what I get here. I know Temple Forces, I've heard the pull rates for some people has not been great, but that's with any set. You know, you're not guaranteed to pull every card you want. You just gotta go with it. I mean, it's like gambling. It's a game of chance, but at least you're not losing money. Well, you're losing money in a way, but hey, you can get it back by wherever you can sell. All right, guys. Ooh, Fire Type Energy. Good sign. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we got a Meltan. We've got a Nuzleaf. Mincino. We have a Rockruff. We have a Renewlicus. Have a Mist Energy. Sawsbuck, of course, Fall Vibes, as we're almost here about to be fall. Of course, Josh shows Neck of Woods, it's about to be spring. But either way, hey, I'll take fall or spring over summer and winter any day. That's how I feel. Drillbur Reverse Hollow. Ooh, Special Illustration Rare of a Deerling. Speaking of fall, once again, oh, nice. So our first pull, can we get a double hitter? Nope. Iron Thorns. Hologram. Hey, first pull of the stream. Well, first card pull, because we did get the nice pull there of my girl Nabara. But hey, there you go. For a recap, we got something. So we'll put that right there in the back. If only that did literally work to have Joe Hendry from TNA. Boy, I know you could probably book him on Cameo, I would hope, and then he could pop up in the video. I would put him up and he would start talking to us. Like, well, he wouldn't be here with us, obviously. But wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I mean, I wish I would prefer spring, because spring is my favorite season, since here in the U.S., spring is when I'm born, in April. But at the same time, it's like you get allergies in spring, colds and flu, and you know, fall, so it's like you get one bad for another bad. So it's like, what? But I gotcha. I wish. Hey, I'm just glad summer's getting ready to end soon. Not looking forward to winter, though. I am not a fan of winter. Summer, I at least have some things to like about. I just hate the insects and the humidity, but the high heat or that I like summer compared to winter. All right, guys, Grass Type Energy. That's our energy for this pack. All right, so we got a Meltan as we get into the second and last pack. Well, second pack of Tin Flames, and the last pack for this tin. A Charcadet. We have a Pawniard, a Lillipup, Volcarona, who I hope to get Pokemon Go soon, as I'm trying to get my Larvesta to evolve. We have an Ortega, an Armarouge, Wiglet Reverse. New Reverse, there might be something. Nope, never mind, I was trolled. Claydol Holographic. I thought I was going to get like an EX or a Full Art. Alright, so that tin, not so bad. Could have been better. Spring is king. Yeah, I agree. I'll take, really, like I said, spring is definitely my favorite season, that's for sure. I would say fall is definitely a close second. Summer and winter kind of go into a tie with sometimes I for summer and sometimes for winter. Like, I like early winter because of Christmas, and I like summer just because it's swimsuit season. And I'll leave it at that. But alright, so let me move these cards off over the side. I think I'll save this tin for last. Move it to the middle. I will open up this Finneys In Mini Tin, which for those of you who aren't familiar with these, they come with the little card here that shows you all the other cards that connect, and I do have the other ones. I might have to put them together at some point in the future if I open up all 5 in the same string, because I've always opened up separately. Of course, got a sticker here. Can't go wrong with a sticker. I prefer those over the coins, because I used to put coins in these tins, and I have so many coins, especially those fucking Zero Aura coins. And it's nothing against Zero Aura, but it seems like towards the end of the Swordship era, they had nothing but Zero Auras, maybe Charizards and Venusaurs too, when it came to coins. But alright, 2 Paldean Fates packs, 1 Pikachu, the other one with Dondozo, so I think we'll open up the Pikachu first, or the Pikachu last, I mean, we're going to have the Dodozo. Of course, always a chance for double hitter, where it be a shiny, special illustration rare. Could be always a cool EX full art of some kind, or a trainer full art. If the money's right for him to become a cameo, we would really have to schedule a live stream in advance and let Joe Hendry know. Yeah, that would be awesome. Like I said, though, I don't know if he would join us in stream because it would be a recorded video, basically. But hey, it would be cool, though. He can promote our channel. But anyways, there you go. There's a code card from Paldean Fates. Hope we get something real nice. The energy as a darkness. Okay. Alright, so for this pack, we have a Fanfi. We have a Dedenne. We have a Noibat. We have a Chimecho. Here's a Gengar. Of course, we're getting closer to Halloween. I'm already starting to see Halloween stuff out, and I'm not going to say the C word. The C-H-R-I-S. Yeah, let's leave it at that, because I love that holiday, but way too early. I saw that stuff at Cracker Barrel? No. I'm fine with stuff with Halloween, because Halloween's coming in October, but can we go one holiday and wait for the next one? Alright. Technical Machine, Crisis Punch. We have a Doxbund. We have a Versatile Cottony. Versatile Paldean Student, so no shiny just yet. And a Houndstone, holographic. Okay. Not bad, but not great. There might be some cards I might need, but I think at this point, when it comes to the regular set, not include the shinies and the special illustration rares, I've pretty much got everything in the regular set. So, it's kind of like any cards I pull, if they're not any of the cards I really need, they're kind of just more bulk. But that's to be expected with these subsets. Alright, next code card for the code hitters out there. And there you go. Our energy is a metal type energy. Once again, love my metal. Alright, we got Fanfi. We've got Dedenne. We've got Noibat, about the same as the last pack. A Chimecho. Charmeleon, okay. Technical Machine, Crisis Punch. A Doxbund, so once again, a lot of the same cards. Because duplicates. Chinchou. Nemona Reverse. Okay. It's not the most spectacular pull, but I'll take it. Squawkabilly EX. Okay, cool. Alright, so at least one of the tin, this little tin got one pull out of it. So once again, I'll take it. But we still got 5 more packs to go before the stream is over. So let me put these off here. Let me open up this tin. Try to open it up behind my webcam so I don't knock anything over. Here is that Iron Tusk EX, which I have opened before. But for those of you who haven't opened these, haven't seen the code and missed my previous streams, well, there you go. There's that code for you. And I'm probably gonna leave this one in the tin because for me, it's a new card. It's not a new card, excuse me. I've already got it, so I will, to a lesser extent, not really. I could consider it a pull, but not really, because like I said, I've already have it. I'll just leave it in the tin for the time being. All right. We have 5 packs here to go with Paldean Fates. So will I pull something spectacular out of these? We will find out. Wish me luck. Open up another Dondozo, which there's 2 Dondozo packs. And we will find out if there is a shiny. Some of these packs feel thicker than others do. And I feel like sometimes I could get like an extra card that I'm not expecting to get. Besides the code card, besides the energy, because these are 10 cards per pack. The energy and the code cards make the packs technically 11 cards per pack, but whatever, you know. 11 cards was the standard back in the Wizard of the Coast days before it became 9, and then 10 towards, you know, later on with the, Pokemon Company taking over from Wizards. But anyways, we have a Natu, we have a Paldean Wooper, a Tandemaus, a Mankey, we have a Scrafty, we have a Swoobat, Gengar, Versatile Fanfi, Versatile Gimmighoul, and Hog Raichu. Hey, Raichu's cool and all, but it's not the card we're looking for. If it was a Raichu EX, if there's one in the set, that'd be awesome. Or an alt art, special illustration rare, then hey, I would take it, but it's already one I've got, so, not a big deal. Alright, next code card for you guys. Get it while you can. Energy will be Electric Energy. Of course, as I just pulled that Raichu earlier, but it's not really a pool. We got a Frigibax. We have a Dedenne. We have a Noibat. Chimecho, Doxbund, Nestball, Charmeleon, Reverse Holo Numel, Reverse Holo Natu. Okay, Toadstool EX. We pulled in our EX. Nothing too spectacular so far, but alright, first pull of the 10 from the second pack. So, alright. Let me just find my sleeves, sleeve this up, And we'll move on to the next pack, which has like a Tinkaton, I think, is the Pokemon that's on that one. So, sleeved up, of course. I'm not setting up because of these figures, because already Megamine already fell over earlier. But I'll do the recap here. But anyways, let's open up this pack here, as we are in the middle of the tin. So here's hoping. Here's hoping I finally get something nice. When it comes to Pokemon cards, I mean, right now the poll of the video is not even going to be a Pokemon card. It's going to be the Nabara. At least to me it is. But alright, let's see. We got ourselves a Psychic-type energy. Alright. So here we got a Lechonk. We have a Execute. Sorry if it's blurry. That's my webcam being a pain sometimes. Charcadet, Ralts, Camerupt. Yeah, if it focuses, it focuses. Whatever. You got an Artisan. We have a Donphan, Haldean Student reverse, Pikachu reverse, and then a Golden Eggo holographic, which also, minor gripe, I found recently there's one point you can't get the Pokemon Go unless you have the Switch and you have your Scarlet or Violet and it's that Pokemon and it's pre-evolved form. Which, okay, I get it. That's how the Pokemon Company wants to get people to buy their games. But for those who don't have a Switch, because I haven't got around to buying one, like, and right now the Switch is like, I know that there's still probably a few more years left in it. I know they're still talking about the next console, but I'm not ready to get one just to get one Pokemon. I mean, yes, there's good games on the Switch. Don't get me wrong, because it's Nintendo. You have Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, Super Smash Bros., etc. But I think that's really, it's what's been killing Pokemon Go for me. And the game already, with them skipping over, well, originally they did put Sub-Gen 8 Pokemon out by way 5-type energy. It looks like now they're finally getting their heads out of their asses. I saw that Morpeko is coming to the game soon. And there's talk about the Gigantamax Pokemon. So maybe Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, and the rest of Generation 8 that were excluded in the last rollout with Gen 8 will finally get their justice after being skipped for Generation 9. Having the Gen 9 scars. No offense to, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly, but they should have waited their turn. But alright, we got a Ghastly, Paldean Student, we have a Fido, we have a Haunter, we have an Ultra Ball, Primeape, Whimsicott. Ooh, okay. First and only shiny that's been pulled so far, a Wugtrio reverse, Graplock reverse holo, and Executor. So, Wugtrio shiny has been pulled. Not bad. Not bad at all. Second to last pack. So, we got a shiny. We didn't get one in the little mini tin, but that's alright. And there was another one of these Great Tusk tins at my Cracker Barrel. I said, nah, I'm just going to buy these for now because I'm trying not to spend a lot of money. But right now, hey, I'm happy with what I pulled here. So far, 2 pulls. Can we get one more pull? And can there be a double hitter? Triple hitter, I don't think I've seen anybody do triple hitters where you would pull like 2 special rare cards in place of 2 reverse holos plus pulling an EX or a full art. I would say there's a chance, but I haven't seen anyone in any videos that I watch or even streams do that. I see people lucky to pull either 1 hit or they pull like 2, but like I said, triple hitter, that's like something you probably would see more in Japan than you would in America or anywhere else. Anyways, guys, last code. Here you go. And the last energy is, ooh, fire. Could be a fire pull. Well, we'll find out, guys. Here we go. A Toadschool. A Clobbopus. A Frigivax. A Dedenne. A Nemona's Backpack. Graplock. Iono. Reverse Holo Mimikyu. So the last 2 cards, will one of these be a shiny or a special illustration rare? Winkleline reverse. So the last card has to be either an EX or an EX full art or a trainer full art that's not in the reverse holo spot. Guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Paldean Student full art. And this is one of 2 full arts. I want to say I don't have this one because there is 2 versions of this trainer card that has 2 different arts, and I may not have this one. I'll have to check my collection later. If I don't, awesome. If not, hey, I like the little cuties and the cute little cutie girls here, plus their guy pals there. So all right, last pack magic came into full effect. So there you guys go. It is done. This little impromptu stream that's been going on for about a good close to an hour. I didn't think it was going to be that long, but of course I needed to take my time to chat with you guys about what I have planned for the channel, plus talking about wrestling, talking about trading cards and whatever else. But Wow, there we go. At least it's not that battle addict weird Nimona. Hey, come on, dude. Come on, stop hating on Nimona. I like Nimona. I try not to hate on. There's very few characters of Pokemon that I don't hate on. I know you have your taste, and that's fine. But come on, dude. Leave Nimona alone. I mean, come on, dude. But in all seriousness, so the polls here. Well, for Pokemon, we just ended with Paldean and Student Full Art, which I may not have. The Luxury Shiny, the only shiny I pulled, plus Toadschool EX. And then Squawkbill EX being the only pull out of the mini tin. And then from the Walking Awake tin of Deerling. And of course the promo of Walking Awake EX. And hey, I guess I already mentioned to the one I've already got here of Great Tusk. I'm not saying that's a good thing. It's because it's part of her character. I mean, okay, I got you. I don't take offense to you not liking the character, but I like her regardless. She's not my favorite character, but she's one of those characters I have no problem with. But really, guys, the poll of the video, yes, I did get the Kento Nanami figure, the Megumin Fujiwara, but here we go. My girl, Nubara Kugisaki. Look at her. She's awesome, man. I mean, that hammer in hand, she's ready to kick some ass. Just watch out, man. So, that right there, definitely the poll of the video. Yeah, alright, dude. That's cool. I don't mind you trying to explain things, but it kind of gets to be a little bit too much. So can you kind of... It's like, alright, I got your point, dude. That's fine. Just it kind of gets to be a little bit too much after a while. Nothing personal, but let's kind of get back to this. Josho, can you get the hammer, please? Put this dude in timeout. Oh, wait, actually, Navarro will. And this is out of love, dude. I just do this to give you a hard time. No, you're good. Just it gets to be a little much after a while, where you get a little bit too much into the opinion. Like, I get it, you don't like a character, you give a reason, then when it starts to drag on, I'm like, okay, dude. After a while, we're past it. Just let's move on. You guys believe me, I'm cool with this stuff. So is Joshua. There are people out there that if you offend their favorite character, well, fuck them, because they go off the deep end and it's not worth time to deal with them. Because I've dealt with people like that you hate their favorite character, they will not shut up. And then you have to just mute them. So at least I'm cool about it, but after a while I'm kind of like, alright, I can only take so much. But alright, guys. I'm going to get ready to wrap things up as this stream comes to an end. Of course, this setup here, guys, you remember from my RHC TCG videos and for streams I've done here, may change in the future, especially as I hope to be able to update my stream setup. Right now I'm not doing my office because I need to get better lighting. My old ring light, as I've said before in other streams, it went kaput. I'll have to buy another one because I don't really want to spend time trying to fix them. That probably was cheap to begin with. And maybe in the future just have just better stuff going around here where I could do Pokemon card opening videos, wrestling card openings, if I find any old wrestling card sets, or when new stuff hits in the new year, hopefully. And just, hey, whatever be Digimon, Dragon Ball Super, maybe if there's any trick cards of Jujutsu Kaisen, and whatever else I get my hands on, and maybe more blind bags. Alright, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Josho, a.k.a. Jaros Productions, thank you. Ilios, a.k.a. Gaming Heal, hey, dude, you're good. I just have to kind of give you a little bit of crap because it's out of love. But after a while, like I said, yeah, just gotta be careful, but you're good. And to everybody else that watched this video or live stream, whether you're watching it live or you're watching on replay, thank you. Of course, make sure you do this always. And, well, that's it. So until the next time I see you guys, which won't be next week because even if I am off next Saturday, because this pay-per-view, as I mentioned before, while we'll be in prime time over in Germany, here in the U.S., it'll be during the day. And I know for Josh's neck of the woods, it'll be like basically the next day within like the early morning, like in the morning hours. So yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Plus, Josh already said he's going to be his plans for Father's Day that weekend. So once again, it's completely understandable. So anyways, guys, wrapping it up here. As always, thanks for watching. Rock on, keep collecting, and as always, stay safe.